Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This video is going to be about the natural hair preference or a lack thereof. Now, this is kind of stemming from the whole Method Man thing. Apparently the other day he said that he did not like natural hair, more specifically peasy afros, and he doesn't like dreads. And when I saw this, I kind of saw like on the natural hair hashtag, there was a bit of an uproar on Twitter, and I was just like, who cares? I don't care if Method Man doesn't like natural hair. I mean, I just don't. It's an opinion. That's his preference. Now, here's the thing though. The reason why I didn't care is because all he did was say, I don't like this, this, and this. And then that's all. He left it at. He didn't say a bunch of, now I'm not going to, you know, make up a whole bunch of assumptions as to why he doesn't like those things. My thing is that when someone states their preference or their opinion, as long as they just keep it at that and they keep the rest of it to themselves, I really don't have a problem with it. Usually I get upset when someone says something and, you know, it's their opinion, but then they try to justify it by making it a fact. Like back in October when I responded to that person who was talking about, you know, natural hair and said that scientifically black people have lesser hair than other races, and if you go to Africa you'll see more women with natural hair. Now things like that I take issue with, because I'm like, wait, but that's just wrong. Like, why didn't you just say what you wanted to say? Like, why didn't you just say you don't like it? So that's like my whole thing between the two. And also regarding men who prefer natural hair, I often have issues with them as well. Men who come up to me and they say, oh sister, I'm so glad to see you rocking your natural hair. You don't see a lot of that. You know, our women are so brainwashed into getting weaves and relaxers and keeping their hair straight. They're downtrodden and oppressed by the white man. You know, I have to walk away from them. And you want to know why? It's because usually I know that they are going to assume a number of things because I am wearing my hair in its natural state. And 9 out of 10 of those assumptions are not going to be true. Some assumptions about natural hair: that you are neo-soul. Nope, not that. That you read poetry daily. Nope, haven't done that. Or that you most likely were a member of your Black Student Association, possibly president, and were often hard pressing, you know, for the black issues at your college. No, wasn't that either. I actually boycotted my BSA. So those three things, first of all, I mean, I could name a lot more. Or they think you're down to earth, you know, they think that you're instantly more secure with yourself. I know a bunch of insecure women with natural hair. So those are just all complete assumptions and misconceptions of natural hair. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that either, even if you do prefer my hair. So I wish that people would stop, you know, going both ways on the natural hair spectrum of making all these assumptions, even, you know, saying that if you love your natural hair, you're XYZ, or if you relax your hair, you're XYZ, because I think both of them are very damaging. I think that both ways you should speak to the person before you decide that they're effed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't, my dog's playing with me again. I just want to say that, yeah, I don't think that it's a big deal. To be honest with you guys, I know some of you might get mad at me right now, but I, generally speaking, do not like locks. I don't. I would never get them. And I think a lot of people have them and they don't look good. However, I can admit that I have seen some that look great, and I'll say they look great, you know. Oh my goodness. So I mean, it's not saying that I like dislike all of them. I definitely don't hate them, but I've seen plenty of beautiful heads of locks, and I've seen, you know, beautiful natural hair, and I've seen not so beautiful natural hair. Just because it's natural does not automatically make it beautiful. I mean, I've seen some women who are very reluctant to say anything about someone's natural hair, and you can tell that, you know, if their hair is like dry looking, like they just need some conditioner or something going on, and then when they post pictures, people are just like, oh girl, it looks great. And I'm like, but why are you lying to her? Like, why wouldn't you just tell someone the truth? And I understand that it's like you don't want to hurt someone's self-esteem when it already takes a certain amount of self-esteem to wear your natural hair in public, because a lot of the time some people might give you the side eye, but at the same time, I don't think we're doing ourselves any favors by, you know, telling someone that their hair looks good when it doesn't. If your friend had relaxed hair and her hair was looking a hot mess, I don't think you would have a problem telling her. I would hope not. And if you did have a problem telling her, I wouldn't want you to be my friend because my hair looks jacked up. I want you to tell me so I can fix it. Now I'm just kind of getting on a tangent though, but like I said, I do think there's a difference between having a preference and then applying a bunch of stereotypes or like weird factual evidence to that preference. If you don't like something, just say you don't like it. And then I feel like no one can argue with you or debate. Like, what would I say to Method Man if he's like, I don't like natural hair? I would say, what would I say to him? I just don't know what I would say. I wouldn't call him a self-hater because he never said why he hated natural hair. If he said he hated natural hair because he believes all women should have straight hair and, you know, what grows out of your head isn't good enough, then I might lean that way. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really know what natural hair was because I had never seen it. Or, I mean, like, I saw, like, my roots, like, every 6 weeks, but it was, like, you know, a little wave. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, like, a lot of new growth. But, I mean, like, a lot of the women I saw with natural hair at that time, I don't think knew how to care for it. So then I was just like, why didn't she do her hair? I'm very confused right now. But then I, you know, started doing research and getting integrated with the natural hair community online, and I was like, oh, well, that's what natural hair looks like? Well, that's pretty. I don't understand why people don't wear their hair like that more often. But yeah, I mean, it really just depends on what you think something is. I don't think that anyone's personality should be applied to their hair. So that's really all I had to say. And I know you guys love Bacardi, so what up? Don't lick me. Just so you can lick me. Alright, I will talk to you all later. Okay, bye.